Ladies and gentlemen, it's the senior show!
It's okay, it's okay. Hello? Oh, yeah, I'm free to take a 20-minute survey.
Good morning, Gregory High. I'm Zainab Alejo.
I'm Jake Leahy.
I'm Cesar Flores.
I'm Claire Billington.
And I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Today is Friday, May 17th.
Today on our senior edition of JNN, we look at the process of selecting students for the graduation speech.
We look at seniors working local internships.
We have seniors discussing what high school has taught them.
And Carson Wells closes the sports box.
All this and more on today's JNN.
This year, 11 students were chosen to give a speech at either graduation or senior breakfast. What many don't see is the process for finding out who gets to speak. Claire Billington brings us more.
As the school year begins to come to an end, auditions took place to determine who the speakers will be for graduation.
They get a time slot and they come into one of my classes and they give their speech, and the students that are in the class get to have a rubric and they'll offer comments and critiques, and so Mrs. Lomax compiled that data and then we basically narrow it down.
The two speakers who were selected had very different messages and very different delivery styles. So it was very hard for Mr. Salazar and I to make a decision.
And this is just all honesty, you know, and I always thought that they had to be in a white gown and the top student had to give the speech. I realized this year that they actually go into depth, as in the way you present it, what you're saying, and like everything you do actually does matter.
It has to come from the heart is really what we're looking for, and it has to be original.
My biggest dream is to be a motivator speaker, and so I try to put that in there. And a huge chunk of it, the last back part of the speech, has to do with a lot of like just motivational speaking, and that's why it's very important to me.
Well, I basically just talk about how much I've transformed over high school, and I think a lot of other students can relate to that. So it's important to acknowledge how much we've really grown.
Reporting for JNN, for the last time, this is Claire Billington.
Thanks, Claire. Yearbooks will be distributed on Tuesday, May 21st, during 6th period in the gym. Seniors will be dismissed at 1 p.m. and underclassmen will be dismissed at 1:15. Please make sure to bring your student ID.
This year, many students had the opportunity to intern at local welding and engineering industries. Dio Gonzalez brings us a story.
Rod Flory is the owner of Flory Industries, and he wanted to create something that was unique just to Gregory High School, because that is the school that in the Salida area, and he just wanted to give back. So his HR person, Human Resources, asked if we would mind sitting down with Rod to create some type of partnership where that we could send kids over there to hopefully, to work as interns and hopefully be full-time employment.
Here at Flory, I'm part of the sub-assembly crew here, and pretty much what we're doing is getting stuff ready for the final assembly, putting together anything from hydraulic cylinders, anything in small engines, anything like that to get ready to go into a tractor or any farm equipment like that. This is already giving me a foot in the door here at Flory. It's giving me an opportunity to gain experience and hopefully further a career in agriculture.
While many students come to these internships to receive hands-on experience, 3 in particular have taken their engineering skills to build industries to give back to the community by assembling this year's senior gift.
The 3 of us are interns, and I'd say that right now we're working on a I guess the best way to describe it is a solar-powered charging station.
Initially, we weren't sure what we were going to do when we came here, but Rogers had an idea that he wanted us to try out because he knew a man that was going to be able to donate solar panels if we wanted to use it for a project. So,
well, I had an idea probably 5 or 6 years ago about having a solar power station here on campus, but those are pretty expensive. They would save on energy use, but the payback wasn't quite there. So I thought, let's try to go a simpler system, which would be to have a standalone solar unit with much fewer panels, but what could we charge?
There are solar panels on top. They come down and feed a battery cell down in the lower section, and then from that we can convert that power into, you can charge your laptop, your phone, whatever really you need to be charged.
We want to be able to make something that we can leave at our school for the next generations of students to come and see, to know that they have a chance to do something too.
For the last time, reporting for JNN, it has been Jag Gonzalez.
Although the senior gifts will not be ready by the end of the school year, look out for the new solar-powered bench in the fall.
Lifetime CSF members will be receiving their cords and certificates during senior breakfast. Graduation tickets will also be handed out in the C Building office windows after senior breakfast.
Ever since Caesar and I had that disagreement about what segment should go on the show, he's been acting really different lately.
Hey Caesar, bruh, where's my hard drive? You're the one here. Who took it, bro?
Bro, you're always coming up in here with things accusing me, bro. No, I didn't take your hard drive.
I definitely took his hard drive. I suggested that we change up the segments on JNN and start doing cool stuff. But no, he wants to keep doing the same tired man on the street.
Bruh, Caesar wants to put his brother's terrible music on the show. Like, no one likes his music. Like, have you heard Lil Harlow? Like, they're the hottest rappers right now in the school. Like, have you heard of them?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Exactly. Why play your brother's music? It sucks. Stop. Get some hope.
You're the only one here this morning. Where's my hard drive, bro? I know you took it.
You're accusing me of stuff. It could have been Jake. Why don't you come for Jake?
I'm just trying to figure out how I got involved in this mess.
Well, if you're feeling froggy, then leap.
Hey guys, I'm ready to do man. Okay. They can't fire me. What's up, guys? I'm Jake Leahy, back with my last episode of Man on the Street. Today we're going to be asking you guys, what's something you learned senior year that you didn't know before? So, let's go find out. What did you learn as a senior that you didn't know before?
I learned that being lazy is kind of fun.
As a senior, I learned to say yes to more opportunities.
I learned that Mr. Moreno's Thanos.
Pick who you want to be friends with very wisely. If you see someone being mean to someone else, don't do it.
Probability.
You elaborate?
It's math.
I pretty much learned how to do taxes a little bit.
Looking both ways to cross the street.
You didn't know that before?
Yeah, when I was little, I wasn't allowed to go on the street.
Don't stress out too much, work hard, and if you feel you could have done better, then you should have done better and you could have done better.
All right, guys, so it looks like it's raining out here, so we're gonna go ahead and move Man on the Street to Man in the Hallway.
Man, the year goes a lot faster than you think it does, and you actually got to do your work this year.
Don't procrastinate.
You didn't know that before?
No. Like, I still do it, but not as much.
What's something you learned as a senior that you didn't know before?
Hey, bro, I'm a freshman.
That senioritis is real. It's really real. It's not fake.
People are fake. You're gonna lose friends. That's it.
That's the T.
That's the T.
Point blank, period.
All right, so my senior year, I learned to just be really open with yourself and enjoy your friends while you have them, because they're not gonna last forever. So just enjoy your time. So, for the last time, this is Jake Leahy, signing off. I guess I really am fired.
If you are interested in playing a summer sport as part of the Jaguars AAU athletic program, there will be a parent-player information meeting on Thursday, May 23rd at 6 p.m. in the multipurpose room.
And now, Carson Wells brings the final installment of this year's Sports Box.
What's going on, Jags? I'm Carson Wells, bringing you the latest and greatest in varsity athletics. Welcome to the Sports Box. This week, we're taking a look at the spring sports as they're finishing off their season, as well as featuring all of the college-bound signed athletes. Let's kick things off with boys golf. On Monday, the team placed 6th at the Masters tournament at Stockton in Los Banos Park. Standout player Michael Dahl shot a 74. The girls softball team lost the first round of playoffs to the Sheldon Huskies 7-0 Monday night. And finally, the boys baseball team beat Lodi 2-1 in the first round of playoffs Monday night. While the team won, Coach Davis clearly lost.
Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, about a week and a half ago, one of the young men that we brought up named Stefan Ramirez, who's currently our starting second baseman at the varsity level, he decided to challenge me with a question. He said, Coach, if we win a playoff game, would you shave your mustache? And I said, yeah, I would. And I said it in front of witnesses. And so the word spread with the kids, and next thing you know, they're reminding me of it leading up to the game. And yesterday, we played what amounted to be one of the best teams in our entire section. Our kids stepped up. They played an outstanding game, offensively, defensively, pitching especially. Kobe Dumlow threw his tail off. 102 pitches later, we beat Lodi 2-1. And yesterday and last night, I had to turn around and shave my mustache and my flavor saver. And so it's gone.
The team was scheduled to face the McClatchy Lions in the second round last night, but at the time of this recording, the results were not available. Due to rain, the game could be postponed to Saturday. Good luck, guys. With the school year beginning to come to an end, let's take a look at the senior athletes moving on to play at the collegiate level.
Benito Marinas, Pacific University, football and track.
Cleesa Smith, MJC, soccer.
John McCrenshaw, MJC, basketball.
Liliana Vergara, Campbellsville University, wrestling.
Aiden Wong, Swarthmore College, swimming.
Daly Cheek, Cal Baptist University, water polo.
Eva Rodriguez, Stanislaus State, cross country and track.
Christina Garcia, St. Mary's College, cross country and track.
Cheyenne Juarez, San Diego Christian College, softball.
Ashlyn Rosa, Vanguard University, softball.
Kylie Cox, Long Beach State, softball.
Michaela Nelson, Colorado State University, softball.
In addition to all of these college-bound athletes, we also have Axel Amelli attending Stanislaus State for soccer and Allie McVeigh attending Cal Baptist University for cheer. Well, that's all for this year, Jags. I'm Carson Wells, signing off.
Thanks, Carson.
Well, that's it for today's JNN.
I'm Claire Billington.
I'm Diego Gonzalez.
I'm Cesar Flores.
And for the last time this year,
I'm Jake Leahy.
And I'm Zainab Aleja.
See you at graduation. Good tomorrow.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's it for today's JNN.
There's you.
I keep waiting for her to say Zainab.
Well, that's for... Sorry. I should have clowned him in the first place. Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, y'all are lame.
I don't need friends, they disappoint.
But you two have been like the regular anchors all year. Shouldn't you be the last two?
Sure, that's fine.
Alright, have you guys figured it out yet?
And I'm Cesar Flores. See you at graduation.
Why'd you do the thing? I thought you guys were okay with it.
Wait, did you guys look at
You did the thing.
I didn't look at you guys.
I look at you. I looked at Zainab. That's it.
Hey, your shirt's all wrinkly, Jake.
Yeah, I just came out of the dryer.
Oh, no, it did not.
It should be. Put it on the dryer.
It shouldn't.
It's supposed to be like.
Yeah, the dryer de-wrinkles shirts.
Well, it was in the dryer yesterday, and then I went to my house and grabbed it out of the dryer. What I said?
No.
I was gonna shoot. He's like, that's a good idea. Claire walks out. I'm like, yeah, it stays gone.
I just got here.
I make really good sandwiches.
It's the first time I anchored.
Okay. I'm gonna go do the tally.
Ooh.
Telly.
Telly.
Oh.
Telly.
You guys can see it?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it recording right now?
You can end jokes.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Because Thursdays is college day.